kind of the style that Rune has more been going towards.
It's always been about that side lane. Hecarim will be the lock for Surge, and sorry, Lightning Rush will just be able to stun up Meliodas underneath that minion wave. Kirei may be looking for a level 3 dive here. The wave is pushed in, it's massive as well. Pala and Big Koro have to defend. The taunt comes out, but all of FENERBAHCE just dodge away from it. Japone tanking up the tower. First blood goes down. There's the teleport, and Kirei will fall as well. 1-for-1 trade underneath the tower. The TP comes out. Zeros joins Big Koro down towards this bottom side. Hades does have the flash. Will get knocked back with the devastating charge, but can just down towards the bottom side with such an aggressive duo in the form of the Braum. And Kirei's coming down here once again.
Yeah, he's here again. You know, wants to put on pressure. Pallet way too far up.
He does have flash. Uses Justice Punch. Pops the taunt down as well. Concussive blows will land. There's the stun, and Pallet has nowhere to go. Kirei takes it. And FENERBAHCE don't need to play through top. They can play through any lane, it seems. They're going towards bottom lane.
Yeah, definitely seems to be the case. It looked like Pallet was trying to push in that wave and reset it. Big Koro, I think, was concerned about standard Blade the Rune King Black Cleaver style builds that most people go for.
Will have a lot of damage this game. Does progress. Slicing Maelstrom used here by Ruin in the top lane. Ensemble Onslaught comes out. The flash away from Ruin, but Zero's just on the chase underneath the tower. The Ignite is ticking, and he takes him out in the 1v1. Meanwhile, in the bottom lane, Hades caught out as well. Concussive blows will not proc on Pallet. Japone trying to do what he can, but the Ignite on Big Koro is not going to be enough. FENG Buffalo just answering on the map here. The plasma stack's building up. Winds of War comes in, but Kirei there just in time. He will take down the Galio and answer a kill in that bottom lane.
Yeah, Kirei able to get a kill back there, but they lose the 2v2. So it's been Kirei who has been getting the best of this matchup. He has been having more impact, and now back here down to that bottom lane. We'll see if they can catch Pallet.
No flash on
Don't
Pallet.
even know he's there.
Don't know he's there. The jungle around the corner though. Japone jumps in. Glacial Fissure lands. Here's the taunt. And here comes Meliodas. They're looking for Japone to teleport in from behind. Zeros will take down the kill. Kirei and Hades with Balula have to run away. Sleepy Trouble Bubble doesn't quite connect. Zeros down to about 300 HP. Flashes over, picks it up, takes the flash, flashes out.
I like it.
Just Zoe things as Zoe things. Felt cute, might flash out later. We're in here trading into Zeros in the top lane. Kirei on his way up as well. The stun lands. Zeros goes in with the ensemble onslaught. Meliodas with the follow as well. They get the kill. Lamb's Resonite comes out. Pallet there with a hero's entrance to try and protect his top laner. Zeros still alive. The shutdown comes out. But Lulu trying to shuffle back all of PVB. Rift out someone in mid lane as one kill goes down in the top. And FENG Buffalo once again.
One more up. Good roams though from Japone and Bolulu to actually trade back a kill. But the fact that they lost mid-turret at the same time for that roam.
A little bit of a beating.
It certainly will. And for Zeros, it's very tough in this sort of a matchup, especially against the Gunblade, because you're going to heal up from those trades over and over and over on the side of the cannon. So you have to be able to have a 100-0 all-in, essentially, or you can't actually challenge him.
It's actually really intriguing to see the ebb and flow in that top lane as well, because it started off with Ruin being able to play well, Zeros teleporting away, still staying even on CS. He then started getting solo kills, but then Ruin just does that underneath the tower, and the entire game has swung in favor of the FENERBAHCE top laner. Looking for that turret as well. Nor and Meliodas there. Ruin will take it out, stun locks Meliodas, but can't really do too much more. Nor flashing forward with that stolen summoner. And they will take down the top laner from FENERBAHCE, but Kirei is answering on the other side of the map. This is exactly what you need to do if you're FENERBAHCE.
The only reason you stay up there is because Null and Meliodas are roaming up, but he was so low HP, didn't calculate correctly, but now they're on to Rune here.
Slicing Maelstrom used, still has the stopwatch, but Meliodas can just get the chase. There's no one here to save Ruin. He gets a lot of damage down, but it's not enough to take down either Zeros or Meliodas. Kirei
These teams is kind of feeling lost at any time, and one team makes a punch up towards the top side, the other is going to respond on the bottom side. These two junglers are both answering each other's pressure very well. Now they're on to Kirei.
Kirei caught out, has Lamb's Resonite, will pop it, but Meliodas just kicks him out of it. Back into Big Koro, who take the kill. Japone now not in the best of shapes as the Sonic Wave connects, nor with a long-range paddle star and another kill for the Lee Sin. FENG Buffalo get two. They get a dragon off the back of it as well.
Yeah, and grabbing that mountain is going to be really nice around 20 minutes here, as the Baron is going to be on the table soon. Kirei certainly had the better early minutes of the game, but it has been all about Meliodas in these last 10 minutes or so. 3-0-4 now. Has been really, really dominant. You generally have access to that river, so if you can have someone constantly pushing up, controlling that area, then you will be able to have the opportunity. But 1v1 here on the bottom side.
Ruin uses the stopwatch, tries to get his rotation back up, lands the stun on Zeros and just takes him out. If you can win the 1v1 as the cannon from behind, you can totally change the fortunes of the game for your team. Hades caught out by Meliodas, pops the culling, the Sonic Wave gonna connect. jump in from Big Car onto the backline. They kill the Lucian. Null there as well from the side. Heroes entrance trying to catch on Kirei. Japone down to about 200 HP. Kyrie just about survives with the Lance just by Big Car. Maybe oversteps. Kyrie actually running out of his own ultimate there. Up towards the top side. Balulu's just trying to do what he can, and here comes the cannon teleporting in. The shuffle in. Balulu. Pallet there as well. The taunt lands on Ruin just in time to save Meliodas, and it's a double kill for PHONG. A perfect fight from the Vietnamese representatives.
Yeah, and this could be them going over to Baron. You still have Lee Sin, you have your ultimate. He has no Zonias. What are you going to do in that position? And all he does is end up giving up another kill there. It's going to be PHONG Buffalo grabbing themselves the Baron. Kirei coming over, Bolulu coming over, but Null is able to escape, and now down to the bottom side. Zeros looking for a kill.
Flash away from Kirei here as Hades comes in for the chase. Zeros trying to get away with the devastating charge, but doesn't really have any tools at his disposal. Just trying to distract FENERBAHCE for as long as possible because the rest of PVB are pushing him in.
That is a good pick, though, to try to slow down this Baron power play, because yes, they will at this point, and Meliodas may actually fancy this fight in the side lane here with Rune.
Black Cleaver, Warrior, Enchant into Ruin. He's sitting on the Hextech. Zonias still has the stopwatch, pops the slicing mouse straight into the stopwatch. The sun comes out. Meliodas with the kick, gonna do a lot of damage. He has a stopwatch of his own. Null on his way, but Meliodas almost falls. Ruin takes the kill. The paddle star will land. Null will take a counter, but in 2v1, Ruin still gets a kill.
Yeah, 1-for-1 trade, and you took a Baron buff off him. I think you're gonna be pretty happy with that.
But sometimes you lose a Baron buff in a side lane, and you can see the Baron power play only sitting about 2,300 gold. That's not a monumental advantage to take. Bell gives Null enough for it to be past the threshold, but apart from that, there's really no MR on the side of PHONG Buffalo.
I agree. I don't think it's really the item to go for here, but they're looking for Zeros.
Yeah, Zeros just caught out in that bottom lane. Ruin goes in with a slicing maelstrom. It may not be the itemized choice that is the most efficient, but it's working out for Ruin in that side lane. PVB answering.
Baron is now on the map in 5 seconds. The next dragon is going to be Infernal, and these are two critical objectives. Infernal so powerful in the late game, and Zeros has no ultimate to escape.
Cone is there for Zeros, but Kirei on the chase around the corner. Zeros caught out. The Baron
They're on Baron.
by PHONG Buffalo. Now the question is, will FENERBAHCE react in time? All 5 members alive in a 4v5 PHONG Buffalo. They got the Baron down to 2,000. They'll smite it. They'll secure it. But FENERBAHCE are not going to give this one up without a fight. They want to keep the chase going. They want to keep the fight alive. Balulu jumps across the wall. Null misses the CP Trouble Bubble. FENERBAHCE still chasing this one down. Ruin on the flank as well. You can see they can't see where PHONG Buffalo are, but now PVB are on the wrong side of the map. FENERBAHCE coming in 5 men strong. The taunt lands for Pallet, but the slide back. Kindred dies. Kirei out. Lands respite not there. Big Koro jumps onto the back line. The most colossal play from the biggest of Koros as the hero's entrance comes down. They'll kill the Azir. They'll take out FENERBAHCE. Ruin has to flash for his life. And PVB somehow come out on top in a 4v5.
PHONG Buffalo team fighting their way out of what looks like a doom position there. It was 4v5 for them. They hide in the bush. They burst down Kirei. They're actually TPing in. He has ultimate shortly.
He can take out Japone pretty easily here. Will devastating charge him out. Hades tries to flash away, but the Ignite is ticking. Not quite enough damage to kill the Lucian, but with Baron buff, PHONG Buffalo can just look for the cleanup crew here. Zeros gets the double. Baron buff pushing in. Only Ruin and Kirei left alive for FENERBAHCE.
Yeah, they just turned the game on its head. Zeros may go down here to Rune. We'll see if they can take him out, but they can't. And now they have cracked the base. They're knocking down this inhibitor. Their top inhibitor tower is under siege as well. FENERBAHCE losing so much off of that fight.
An incredibly courageous call from PVB.
Delivery system for Pallet. So this bot lane from PHONG turns the game on its head. That was incredible.
Ruin trading here onto Zeros in this top lane, but Zeros wins out on those ones now. Ruin, nothing he can do. The rest of PHONG Buffalo down towards this bottom side. Null pushing in mid, waiting for those Baron minions to come in. FENERBAHCE going to take the fight down towards bot lane. Meliodas in the GA. Pallet and Big Koro running away. Null on his way down as well, maybe trying to save his jungler, but they can't do it quite yet. FENERBAHCE do find a kill, but they have to answer the waves. They're pushing in mid and in top lane. The sleep lands onto Japone. Top comes out, but you don't even need assistance if you're Zoe at this point in the game. Lands another long-range paddle star onto Kirei, and the rest of PHONG Buffalo just looking for this final inhibitor.
Yeah, and if they get this triple inhib, it feels like it's almost completely doomed here for FENERBAHCE, and they are closing in on the end of this game. Kirei may just go down.
PHONG Buffalo, the home team, looking for a clean 3-0 in the first round robin, looking to solidify themselves as the new Vietnamese representatives. This is the region that made Gigabyte Marines. This is the region that makes teams that challenge the best. And FENERBAHCE Buffalo showing us they are looking for that team liquid best of 5. Here comes Ruin, immediately into the sleep. Big Cole trying to get away, has the GA just dodging around as much as he can. The Lamb's best fight used. There's the hero's entrance as well, and they might just turn it around. Big Cole still alive somehow, once again stepping up, and FENERBAHCE Buffalo are just wiping away FENERBAHCE.
They're so low though,
and FENERBAHCE might be able to turn this one around. They get the shut down. The chase continues as Ruin almost gets the final kill. Pallet got the blast cone out, but you have to think Ruin will take him out. It's a triple. Zeros staying around maybe a little bit too long here. The devastating charge is going to run out. Melodious has the flank position, but Japone looking for that Winter's Bite. Ruin in with the lightning rush. Japone has the flank. Zeros trying to get away with the E. Just needs one auto attack from Japone, and there it goes. Zeros going to be stunned up. It will be a delayed quadra for Ruin. The shutdown comes out. Maybe even a penta here is Melodious.
Doing?
He just stayed around way too long. The Glacial Fissure hits. The Slicing Maelstrom's back up. And it's a delayed penta kill for Ruin from FENERBAHCE.
Oh, Meliodas just ran it. Wait, and then once the minions are pushed in, you start the Baron. And if they come to you, you back off and you let those minions push. But they are starting it up. They have been spotted. Can Kirei do anything about this?
No teleport on Ruin. Can't join this fight. Kirei unable to get towards the Baron. Big Koro secures that for FENERBAHCE Buffalo. Zeros trading with Ruin down towards the bottom lane. Kirei goes into Lamb's Rest Fight. Hades having to flash away as well. For Lulu there, they will get the kill on Zeros, but Big Koro kills Kirei. Hades falls, and it's FENERBAHCE in a 3v4 trying to defend their base. Inhibitors have respawned in mid and top. The Sleepy Trouble Bubble only lands on towards Japone. And Nor getting chased in here. The hero's entrance, Balulu shuffles in, but Melodious has the kick and will kick back Japone. Balulu down towards the bottom side, needs to survive. It's a 2v4. Here comes Ruin. What can you do? No Slicing Maelstrom to save you this time. It's another for Big Koro. Shuts down the Azir and shuts down all hope. FENERBAHCE have a winning this game, you have to feel. Ruin flashes forward, but doesn't have the ult, doesn't have a chance in hell to survive. And FENERBAHCE Buffalo finally will take the Nexus Towers, will take the Nexus, and will take a 3-0 in the first round robin.
And what a slugfest it was between FENERBAHCE and FENERBAHCE Buffalo, back and forth, time and time again. Alternate teams taking the lead, but it was FENERBAHCE Buffalo who were more coordinated on the day, who had better team fighting down the stretch. They were the ones getting the Barons, taking the objectives, and really did a great job to close out